Hello, hello. I didn't do this one live. Sorry, guys. Sitting here listening to some Gaithers on the boob tube. I'm a major Gaither fan. I've been listening to Bill Gaither since I was a kid. Between him and Brother Willard Hedgepeth, I kind of learned to sing. I hope this video finds everybody blessed. Just sitting here kind of mellowed out, getting ready to go and feed my dogs and see to my dogs. Gorgeous day outside. That's beautiful to me. It's just beautiful. The glorious day 'twill be. I love that music. Just something about it. Stirs the soul. Don't matter how old it is, stirs the soul. What a beating in the air. I love it. I love every minute of it. I wanted to tell you about the love of God. There's nothing that matches the love of God. The love of God is timeless. It's ageless. It's there's nothing can come between you and the love of God. The love of God just is the love of God, and the only thing that can come between you and God is sin. But nothing can come between you and God's love. He's gonna love you no matter what. But he can't be where sin is. And I might be wrong, but I don't think I am. I believe our time is short. I believe that things are ramping up and happening very quickly. And I know some people get upset with me, some of the stuff that I post. You're just going to have to get upset. You're going to have to think I'm a cat, I'm a heel, I'm hateful. I'm mean, I'm vicious. There was a minister when I was a little girl that preached at the Whitechapel Church of God years and years and years ago when I was a little bitty girl. His name was Brother Smith. And I remember him saying something in the pulpit one night. He said he would rather scare someone into heaven than sit by and love them and never tell them. Then years later, another man came along, and his name was Larry Duncan. He's from Pelahatchie, Mississippi. And he preached a revival for my granddad. And I remember him in the pulpit one night. He said these famous words: I'd rather scare somebody into heaven than sit by and love them, never tell them, and watch them go to hell. You can love somebody all you want. You can tell somebody in love about heaven, and you might get a response from them. Sometimes it might not be the response you want, but you get a response one way or another. They'll either give their life to God or they'll walk away. But we're fixing to go through some horrific times. If God prevails and He doesn't return, we are really, really, really going to be in trouble, because the church is going to see a part of the tribulation. And I fear that part, because I know where my strength and my weaknesses lie. And when I say I fear it with reverence. I don't fear it because I'm afraid of it. I know that it's coming. I can see it. And if I have to face it, I'll face it. I'm praying God comes and takes me away before that time gets here. But to watch my family go through pure hell on earth because they won't take a mark either in their hand or their forehead. That's scary. To to sit there and tell, and they're pushing it. These left-wingers, they're pushing it. They're trying to get it put in a shot that could be the difference for you between life and death. And in order to get that shot, you have to take that mark. That's evil. That is pure evil. And some of y'all are going to argue with me, and you're going to say, well, that chip's been around for eons. It's in all of your bank cards and your credit cards. The chip that's in your card ain't the same thing, hon. The chip that they're trying to give you now, it will follow you anywhere you go. It will know your medical history. It will know your dental history. It will know your bank history. It will know your shot history. It will know everything about you, right down to severe illnesses. It will know everything. It's a total different ball game. And if that scares you, I'm sorry. There's a way around it. It's called the blood of Jesus. And the only way to God and the only way to heaven is through that blood. And if that scares you, like I said, I'm sorry that scares you. But it's coming. It's here. They're just trying to figure out how to give it to the people. And the ones that are taking it willingly, I fear for them. Because right now they're taking it, I believe, in ignorance. I don't think they understand what they're taking. And I wonder if God's going to hold them accountable. Because the Bible said, to he who takes the mark. To he who takes the mark, there's no hope. That's really sad. That's just so sad. And I'm praying for these people who are in businesses right now that are recommending and telling them to take that mark. I really am. I'm praying for these people, and I'm holding hope for them, because it's that serious. And I believe we're in a time that is. We're so close. We are just so close. It really scares me. I think that we're going to be in trouble with all this stuff that's going on. And far as the pandemic that everybody's really fearing, this pandemic that's going on, I think it's overrated. I've read everything there is to read. It's a form of the flu. It can kill you, especially if you have health issues, COPD.